literacy we've choose is information literacy. So from effective strategy to evaluation techniques, we students should learn to evaluate the quality, credibility, and validity of information, website, and we should give proper credit.
The first attributes of information literacy is to identify. When we say identify, it is when we will use our critical thinking in gathering information. One crucial example of this is when you are having your research or thesis. You need to understand your topic and able for you to determine the sources or necessary information needed or required.
The second attribute of informational literacy is find. My understanding from the word find is to not limit the informations you know about. Digging some deeper informations help you to broaden your knowledge. And by this, you will be able to understand the informations you are searching for slowly but surely.
The third attribute of information literacy is evaluate. Upon finding the information, you should evaluate critically if it is the exact information that you need before you use the information.
The fourth attribute of information literacy is apply. In this fourth attribute, it is now your task to apply the information. Once you have finished collecting the information you already assess and evaluate, reviewing its authenticity, checking if it is factual or not, this is a particular stage. For example, is to paraphrase a quote to support an argument. It is your responsibility to paraphrase the information for it is not to be identical from the original source, and of course, you should cite the references.
The last attributes of informational literacy is acknowledge. Admit it or not, it is a common problem we unintentionally commit. We usually solve our problems, especially schoolworks, by simply searching informations and copying from there without citing or acknowledging its sources. Being an information literate, you will know how to avoid plagiarism and give credit to the owner of such information because they have the rights.
So for the next topic that we choose is emotional literacy, wherein it is the ability in how you manage and control your emotionally towards others, specifically if there is someone who have a misunderstanding in you. You are able to keep calm and have self-awareness.
The first attribute of emotional literacy is self-awareness. In my own understanding, self-awareness is the capacity to understand and know your own self. By this, you can actually be aware of your own self. You can also have a peaceful mind as well as a peaceful living.
The second attribute of emotional literacy is self-control. Self-control is the ability to control yourself, being able to control your temper, and self means that your patience is not that short and also you can deal with more complicated situations.
The third attribute of emotional literacy is motivation. It is one of the most important attributes in emotional literacy because being motivated can change our lives for the better. When we are motivated, there are a lot of advantages. One example is that it increases our opportunities to develop ourselves, like changing our bad behavior and having an interest in learning new things. In essence, motivation can help us to be resilient and optimistic about our lives.
Next is relationship management. Why is it one of the attributes of emotional literacy? Because if we disregard this one, miscommunication and conflict might occur. If you are aware on how to manage your emotions, you will build a great bond or relationship with whom you are talking or socializing to. This means that your emotions has a great impact on attaining a healthy relationship with others and communicate effectively.
The last attributes in emotional literacy is social awareness. Learning to empathize others' perspective, including their backgrounds and cultures, is really an important skill that we must attain in order for us to build good relationship with them. Example of this is we must not be insensitive in other feelings or problems. We must learn to listen, understand, and be humane.